welcome to another Minecraft live stream. Set the time to 0. I don't know how that affects cooking times, you know, if at all. Should probably stop doing
What do you mean?
Setting the time to 0, does that affect cooking times?
They all just insta-cooked. So, I mean, that could have been coincidence, but they were all not cooked
I think that
1
is
second ago.
because the one at the bottom left isn't cooking.
Did you just change the time?
Yeah, but they cooked. They cooked after.
Nope.
I was looking at them. I set the time. It didn't. It wasn't instant, but the one on the bottom left hasn't done it, so it is.
I changed that just before you logged in, though.
Yeah. Well, I set the time just after I logged in, so I don't think. I don't know.
You might want to test it.
Yeah.
You might want to put in like 4 or 2, like just 2 new ones, and then set the time forward a couple of times or something, just to see if it actually does.
Well, I'll try it now.
As long as it doesn't ruin the wheat fields.
What?
As long as it doesn't ruin the wheat field.
What,
hemp
hemp?
field. Yeah.
I don't think it does. We would have noticed that by now. Right, I've just set the time to 28,000.
Shouldn't it pop up in chat for everyone?
No. Not unless you're a moderator, I think. Like a operator or whatever you call it. Ops, if you have ops. No, I don't think it happens. I think we'd have noticed that before now.
Cool.
But anyway, right. Okay, hi everybody. Right, okay, so tonight we'll well, I want to get some more stones. I want to fill up that so we're completely safe inside here. That's what I want to do. So that's my plan. Rotten flesh. Put that in there. Got some bones.
I might create a few chicken pens.
Well, I found a spot that was it was when I was looking for more stones the other day, and it goes into the chasm, and there was more iron on the way. So I mean, if we're getting stone anyway, we kind of dig our way toward. I don't know where the fuck it was. Toward this iron.
Where are you talking about?
Don't remember. I'm trying to find it now.
Hi, Amanda. Oh, I was going to make more fences as well and fill in this gap. Fill up that.
If you could choose a place for like a few chicken huts, where would you want them? Roughly around here.
Oops. Give us a second, I'll have a look.
I thought of doing a few U-shaped ones. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I was just a bit further, maybe up on where the pedestal is.
All of these areas, yeah?
Yeah, just somewhere away from the base. Like, away from the entrance of the base, so that, like, if mobs are hiding around them, we don't have to walk past them, because that chicken coop at the minute,
Yeah.
we're kind of, you know what I mean? So anywhere other than that, where Sticks is, I mean, you can put one up there if you want. But it probably would be best to try and keep these over. He's over there. He's up on that hill.
I do have one design in mind for
right.
4 chickens, at least. Anyway.
Right. Well, alright, go for it. It would probably be best to try and keep them all together. So.
If we could make some stump removers, that'd be excellent.
Yeah, I'm looking at them as well. I think we should. Let's start trying to kill the creepers to get the things. I really don't want to use the shears on the creepers though. Although, I mean, we only need a few stump removers, so maybe use the shears on a couple of creepers. Maybe get like 5 creeper oysters or something. That should be enough.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Found the area I was looking for.
And what were you saying about that area?
There's some surface iron, but I'm saying if we
right.
need to get rocks, stone anyway,
Yeah.
we can kind of dig toward that and
Yeah.
also get the iron.
Oh,
What's the plan with the iron? Because we've already got like 34 things cooked.
It was
So we can make a pick if
Has
we need
someone
to.
logged in and cooked them, like?
Nope. There was like... Well, I had a good question, but I haven't seen anyone.
Right.
I'll
Okay.
put 4 on one day.
All right. Okay. Because I thought at the end of the last stream we hadn't cooked them. We just found them, but you know, I'm not terribly upset about it. Like, I mean, you know, it's fine. I mean, we need them cooked. So.
Time, innit? It's only time.
Just time, I suppose. It's just my only concern is using the food up, but you know. Right. Okay. So where's this? Iron 6?
Hang on, let me make a pick real quick.
Make me one as well.
Alright.
Oh, I've just realised I've got no stones on us at all.
Right, where are you?
Just in this hole here.
You come this way then. There you go, there's another pick.
Cheers. Aye, the lag, yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Happy birthday. Hi Frankie, welcome. We've added new ways for moderators to pause the chat. Oh, okay. Where's?
Yeah, be careful because it's a chasm. But
oh wow. Okay, wow, yeah, chasm.
see over there.
I see.
There's some over that way. It's not a lot. Yeah, there's a gap here, so don't come this way.
Right. Are you talking about that stuff that's hanging down there?
Yeah.
I can't see any others around here because I mean I think it's darker on my monitor, like, but I can't see any surface iron except for in the sides of the walls of the chasm. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I mean, it's a little bit. I got most of this dug out anyway because I was digging this the other day.
All right. Okay. All right. Oh, gloom there. Jesus. Oh, there's some surface iron across there as well. You see it in that little hole on the other side of the chasm.
This chicken's still going strong, and the grass is actually growing back.
Is it? Oh, that's good.
Pretty quick. Yeah, I've increased them by 2 blocks anyway on this new design, so they're slightly bigger.
Right. Okay.
And it's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
Oh, you mad lad! Are you cutting away under my feet?
No, I'm not. No. No, I'm not.
Do you have any wood?
A little bit. Why? Just to put down there.
Stick under that. Yeah, stick under that.
If you want a job helm, you can help shovel this grass down.
You don't need to
that you stood on.
Put it under the iron because you can dig the iron away without destroying the block, so you can dig straight down. If you dig straight down where you are now, you'll hit the iron.
And there's one beneath that too.
Yeah, you can dig both of them. So you dig the first one away, and then you can dig the second one, but then just not destroy the block. You know what I mean?
All right.
And I'll dig you a stairway up. So if you just.
Oh, that's upsetting.
What?
So I gotta dig through that one.
Yeah.
And there's one beneath that.
Yeah, do it.
Is there?
Yeah. Would you want me to do it? You dig me a stairway back up.
Right.
Oh shit! Wow.
What?
It's fine. It's just I dug this one away and it was 1 block deep, so it's We just keep going. You're all right.
There's one beneath me, right?
There's one beneath you, yeah. There you go. Now dig that once. There you go. And then back up.
Oh shit!
That's the shit. That's extreme mining. That's what we're talking about. Right, now if we go on the other side of that chasm, we can get
well, if you on the back there's a way across. You just need 1 block.
Oh really?
Do you see what I'm doing now? I'm making like a square of 4 of these chicken pens. So I'll leave some of these grass blocks here.
Need more than 1 block, like.
Oh, is it not? You have to chip them away.
I don't know.
this digging the other side isn't really necessary, but
There we
still.
go. Oh, what about the coal in there? Alright.
Whoa, okay.
Can it? I don't really know where the iron is in here.
Yeah, we're gonna for all these. We're gonna need a shitload of trapdoors, by the way. So we're gonna need to start harvesting wood.
Right, yeah.
And speaking of wood, we might need so many trapdoors. But we might need another iron axe. I don't know how much usage is used up by making planks.
I don't know either. Exactly, I mean, it's one of those things you don't know. We've got the 4 main guys on tonight, Amanda. Steve isn't... Steve's left, he's not coming on anymore. He was only ever coming on for a little while. I'm not ill, but... Yeah, there's something wrong with my nose, I don't know what, but...
Probably just AIDS.
I'm alright. I do, yeah, probably. I do feel a little bit ill, but that's just generally. I've just been complaining about that actually. I'm not having a good time. I'm on medication for me knee.
It's getting dark, by the way.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like pretty damn fast.
Oh right.
I see this chicken's coping. That grass is
Are
actually
we
growing
going back,
quicker.
Sticks?
Yeah.
He's not being stupid either.
Which fucking way is that?
Where are you?
Oh no.
I
Yes.
see you.
I
I
came
see
out
you.
very
I see you. It's
There's
this way.
a quick way over this.
Oh shit. Back through here. Back
Yeah,
through the
but-
cave. I can't see a fucking thing.
Which direction are you? Oh fuck, torches in.
Yeah, I know which way to go. It's just fucking oh shit. Oh, this is upsetting.
I know.
Oh my God.
I'm sneaking through. Right, I'm good. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm stood outside so shit doesn't spawn.
Right, okay, yeah, good. Right, sprint sticks. We're just coming past the hemp farm. Right, yeah, okay, we're good. You see us?
Yes.
Right.
Sticks, but not you.
I'm in front of sticks, so. Good times. Right. Got a bit of stone as well, so if we can just keep filling up the gap. I think we should be filling that up. There we go.
Are we supposed to be playing this as we go?
Yeah. It's all cleared so far, but we need to, as you're putting blocks down, yeah, we need to clear them. Really, have you got any clear?
No.
Right, I've only got 2 pieces, like, so just hide them down though. Hide the blocks down. It's more important to get them down first, and we can clear there.
You go the whole way up?
Yeah,
Or
go
that'd
on.
be too
Yeah,
difficult to
go
get back to.
the whole way. Oh, shovel!
Oh, shovel!
Shovel zombie. Let's bring him over. He's to the right. Here he comes. Keep an eye out. Someone help. Actually, yeah.
It's hard from in here.
I'll come out. There we go.
Nice.
Let's go. Get back in. Nice. Oh my god, it's on like 60%.
Nice.
That's immense. Alright. In the, up there?
I've used all mine up.
Actually, I'll put it up there. I'm not likely to dig that out for now, are we? Right, have we got, yeah. Remember, we want to, as we're uncovering floor, we want to make them slabs so that nothing will spawn. Probably just fill that up with stone on the left side. Just do that. Screw it. What? Could have swore I saw another zombie with something. I don't see him now, he's gone. Yeah, side effect of the medicine. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I just feel a bit queasy, and it is a known side effect, so it's just something I'm trying to deal with, but it sucks. And then my wisdom tooth is acting up. My wisdom tooth only ever half came through, and so the gum's kind of half over the top of it, and every now and then that gum will become detached, or like food gets stuck under it or something, and it kind of flares up. And now at the minute I'm going through a particularly painful time with it. Normally it doesn't happen very often. Normally when it does, it's kind of it only lasts a couple of days and then it's not too bad. But this time it's kind of pretty persistent, so that's a bit of a shame. And then yeah, something going wrong with my nose. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So I'm not having a good time right now, to be honest. So it's annoying.
So does anyone want a job tomorrow? We're going to need lots of wood.
Aye, well, we've got unlimited string now, so we can have all the axes we want, chop all the trees we want. I'm happy to chop down trees. There's the iron I got as well.
Is it worth cooking all the iron or just put some pork chops on?
Yeah, let's get the pork chops cooked. We're going to have to consider keeping up the hunting as well, because this food ain't going to last that long.
Emergency. Oh, never mind.
What?
I was going to say, can anyone see the chicken? Because I couldn't, but it just hidden.
Should we do a bit of wicker making?
I just turned 32 logs into planks and it used a good chunk of the iron axe.
Really?
Maybe only one notch, but it looks big.
Right.
Big notch. I've got a shitload of sawdust and stuff. If somebody wants to use it.
You put it in the top one up here.
Top left, yeah.
Brilliant.
Any others? Because I've got a little bit left over.
Oh,
I've seen
shit.
one, didn't I, before?
Political rant, you've just reminded me, we're supposed to be voting today.
Oh, good job.
Did you not bother, Liquid?
Nah, I've never voted before. I'm not really interested, to be honest with you.
You don't care about Brexit or anything?
If I did vote, I'd vote against that shit. But,
right. Well,
but I didn't.
That's kind of what this is partly about. It's European elections. So you're basically wanting to vote for the people who kind of either oppose a Tory Brexit, which is basically a no-deal, ruinous filth cesspit, or you oppose a Brexit altogether. Some of the parties are advocating that for a second referendum, like the Green Party and stuff like that. Never trust the Liberal Democrats because they're a bunch of, well, wankers, basically. They're the ones that kind of paved the way for the Brexit itself. Even though they're now promising, oh, you'll get a second referendum. Yeah, nah, you cunts, I'm sorry. And then obviously UKIP, Nigel Farage, he should be hanged. So I wouldn't say
That's
UKIP.
that racist party, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as to say they're racist, but all
They
the
think I'm white.
racists follow them. But yeah, they're essentially racist. Yeah, basically.
Do we have any creeper roasters at all?
Not yet, no.
No.
We could do with killing rather than exploding.
Did you see
What do
there
we
was a
need
new
the oysters
panorama
for?
in Durham?
To get rid of tree stumps.
Actually, I didn't get a vote card
Oysters.
either. Yeah, the hemp farming's going really well. Actually, very, very well. We have 3 hemp in there, which doesn't sound much, but we've all got hemp fibers, and there's more growing. In fact, in the morning I'll take out the shears and I'll harvest the hemp. I'll deal with the air farming in the morning. Yeah, Katie, you showed me that last night, didn't you? I'm sure you showed me that last night. Anyway, I don't really need to vote tonight because our area, Sunderland, is a safe Labour seat. Like, Tories will never get in up here, so I don't really need to vote technically. So it's fine. I'll not bother.
You still got half an hour.
Well, I didn't get a vote card. Did you get a vote card?
I
Yeah,
did.
I got one.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I got anything. I don't think I got anything. So yeah.
Well, the way things are going over here, expect another 4 years of Trump.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's not going to lose.
Really? Fucking hell.
Well, the people the Democrats are putting up are just useless.
Ah, well, that's the thing,
Fucking-
isn't it? That's the thing. If there's no
Yeah.
alternative, then
Not one of them has a chance against him, and that's fucking sad and pathetic in itself. You can't beat the host of the fucking Apprentice.
I know. What the fuck? Right. As a man, do you even get an opinion on what the abortion thing? I don't know. I'm in two minds about whether men should get an opinion on abortions. I mean, I keep saying about my
I
idea.
think there should be more abortions.
Yeah, there really should be. But I think because I've always believed it, because I've always said this, and I've said it on stream multiple times before as well, about how when it comes to the whole abortion issue, obviously men, like in a relationship, for instance, or if you've gotten pregnant, obviously the man shouldn't be able to force the woman to have an abortion. That's clear, and the man shouldn't be able to force the woman to carry the child either. But you see, when it comes to the issue of abortion and child having and whatever, it's kind of unfair towards the man, I think. So, and I'll justify what I'm saying, because basically the woman gets two chances to not have a child, but the man only gets one. So obviously the first chance to not have a child is just to not have sex in the first place, which is a ludicrous and backwards idea. It's like, oh yeah, if you don't want to get pregnant, then don't have sex. I'm sorry, that's not a practical thing in this current society. So you take that out the window, but that's the man's only choice, the only choice he's got in the matter. I'm not explaining this very well, to be honest, because I'm trying to play the game at the same time. The point I'm trying to make is that when a woman gets pregnant, the man can't turn around and say, well, I don't want that child. Because the power is all in the woman's hands. So the woman can say, I'm not going to have the child, and therefore she'll get an abortion, and the man doesn't have a say, and that's that. Or the woman can say, I'm going to have the child, and you are going to pay for it for the rest of its life. And I don't think that's fair. I think a man should be able to basically have a legal abortion where he says, right, I don't want that child. I've decided I don't want that child at all. So as far as I'm concerned, and legally, the child doesn't exist to me. and then he's not financially responsible for the child. And then, with that informed decision, if the woman then decides to have the child, okay, fine, as long as you're aware that you are raising the child yourself, because you're the only one that wants that child. Whereas if the woman then says, oh, well, okay, so I won't have the child then fair enough, yeah, she can make the choice. But I think both parties should get a decision in whether or not they want the child. And then financially and physically and spiritually and emotionally and whatever the hell, you just completely separate yourself from the child. Obviously, a woman can separate herself by killing the child, and a man can separate themselves by just basically saying, nah, don't want it. I think that's more fair than the system we have at the minute, where the man has to pay maintenance for this child, because let's not forget that birth control isn't 100% effective. So, you know, if we accept the fact that we have the sexy times, and we use the birth controls, and they fail, what? The man's fucked. That's it. Tough shit, mate. Bad luck for you. Your life's ruined. I mean, I think that kind of sucks.
You also get a lot of deadbeat dads though that will just be like, ah, fuck it, ooh.
Well, that's a different issue. Oh shit! I've had these hemp seeds, and I should probably.
How many have you got?
5.
Right.
Well, I'll just plant them down anyway.
The beast is over here somewhere by me.
Yeah. Men have more than one choice. There's don't have sex. Well, again, like I said, that's not really a thing. And wear protection, yeah, you can, and it can still happen. I mean, you know, we all know that. And then tons of men decide they don't want the child and they split because they're assholes. Well, I don't think that means they're an asshole. I just think that means they didn't want a child. And if the woman, you know, if the woman insists on having a child and the man doesn't want it, then the woman's inconsiderate, really, isn't she? Because, you know, if she's not going to take the other half of her relationship, if they're not going to take their feelings into account and have the child regardless of the fact that he fundamentally doesn't want it, why would he stay with her? You don't stay with a person for the sake of a child that you don't want. Nah, I'm sorry, that's not what I would do anyway. I don't think that's right at all. If a couple are in a healthy relationship, then they should both absolutely have a say in whether or not they keep the child. Adoption is always an option if they decide they don't want the child. Not kill the kid because they simply don't want it. Well, again, I mean the whole abortion thing, that's whether or not it is a child and a viable thing and all this. I mean that's another debate, and I think that's a personal opinion really on whether, you know, some people would say that it's alive when it's got a heartbeat, you know, and then other people would argue, well, you know, there's a vegetable lying in the hospital there. He's got a heartbeat, but he's brain dead, you know, and yeah, they're keeping him alive, but should they be? You know what I mean? Just because you got a heartbeat doesn't mean you're going to have a quality of life. Then there's the people who consider, you know, well, should a child really come into the world if the parents just don't want it at all? That's not even touching on the whole subject of rape victims and abuse victims and all of that stuff, because that is deplorable. Making a 13-year-old child carry her rapist's child, absolutely deplorable. I'm sorry.
Well, there was just a story about that. There was an 11-year-old,
yeah,
and they said if this law had been passed at the time, she would have been forced to have that baby. Yeah. Under this new law.
Yeah, backwards.
It's like, well, that's fucking disgusting.
That's not a first world country. That's just yet another example. I mean, obviously, your healthcare is bad enough. That essentially qualifies America to be a third world country, the way the healthcare system is. But to have laws like that, that's just another nail in the coffin. That country cannot claim to be a first world country when it's doling out laws like that. It's an absolute disgrace. It's. I mean, how I can't fathom it. Can't fathom it at all. I'm going to chop some wood. I mean, I've spent too long just fucking about, just chatting shit. How many men get pissed because a woman's birth control fails, like she planned for that to happen? Well, yeah, of course men get pissed.
She did plan it.
Well, I mean, some women do though. That's the thing, don't they? Some women just stop taking it. Oh shit! Is this you building stuff?
Yeah.
Whoops. I'm chopping it down like it's a tree, thinking, where's the stump? Yeah, some women do plan it. So I mean, you know, you don't. I mean, that's what happens, you know, and it's the reason a lot of men don't trust women, because they just, you know, some women are psychopaths, and will use a baby to try and trap a man. They will, because they're psychotic. Not every woman, obviously. Otherwise,
Just most
you
of
know,
them.
that'd be a bit of a shame. A child has possibly their whole life in front of them. Yeah, but what kind of life are they going to have if they have parents that don't want them? You know, I mean, I'd be a little bit more favourable of banning abortion, and I say it a little because no, I believe that someone should have a choice. I'd be a little bit more in favourable of it if you could have the baby and then leave it at the hospital. Be like, there you go, do with it what you will, but I didn't want this baby, so, and you forced me to carry it, so there you go, you guys have it, see you later, bye. Then I'd be a little bit more favourable, or at least I'd be less disgusted by the law that they want to pass. Alabama, isn't it? Is it Alabama?
Well, there's a few of the southern states now are passing all these laws.
Right. Okay.
But it's all the south. It's all the Bible bashing.
Yeah, all
hardcore
the nuts.
Republican
Yeah.
areas.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Sun's going down.
Right. Okay. 100% believe that if a woman or girl is raped and becomes pregnant, then she should have the abortion. Yeah, of course she should. Every rational thinking human being does, and that's a good measurement of how rational you are. If you don't believe that, then you're an absolute nutcase, and you should be committed, because that's ludicrous. But yeah.
Okay, I've just come up with a better chicken design.
Oh, nice.
It's far more efficient.
Oh, good. Well, a lot of women get abortions because they want them. Because they don't want a child. Certainly over here, we you know, women will get abortion if you know. I mean, they should make every effort to, like, you know, they should be taking birth control and all that. You know, but assuming that they are, then they should be, you know. I've got a bit of wood, almost a stack. There's plenty of wood in there now. Actually, there's over 2
Yeah, I
stacks.
just put
So
a stack and
yeah.
a half in there.
Right, my toque is nearly gone, so I've made a black one.
That chicken in there is slowly failing, but it's very, very slowly. And that's 7 grass blocks. And I've just come up with a design for 12, and it's actually a smaller footprint as well.
Right. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say that again. I was too busy looking at these settings.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Alright, okay. Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Pause chat, scroll over mouse over the whole kingdom. Manage your pause. What's pause chat? Manage your pause chat options. Chat will always pause when scrolling the chat pane. Alright. Does that pause it for everybody else though? Delete messages. Brief. Hide deleted messages from chat entirely will show minimum log message to keep them away. Show the content of deleted messages and the action taken to delete them. Optimize for notes. Legacy. Okay, details. Oh, okay, yeah. That's good. I like that.
I have no string, so I put a hemp in, and I'll get string out into the grinder, right?
Yeah, you put put hemp in, grind it up, and then yeah. Aye. Right, what is the plan tonight then? I've got no stones. Shit, I haven't got any stones on me. Yeah, can someone give us some stones, please? I made all mine into blocks and put them in the wall. Oh, the wall's getting filled. That's good. I'm gonna go get some clay, I think, tomorrow to try and clay up that wall there.
I'm gonna rebuild the chicken coops again.
What we're gonna do? I mean, food. We should probably start looking for food. Right?
Yeah, because we're going through this food like We got someone munching down. Right, what about pre-screening for things like Down syndrome? Yeah. But then some people with Down syndrome kids would probably say that, oh no, my kid is no, I wouldn't change my kid for the world, blah blah blah. I get what they're saying, but I'd want to know if it. I mean, this I've said as well. It's probably going to make me sound terrible, but I don't really care.
No, my wife and I have said the same thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I could. I mean, one of the reasons I am extremely hesitant to even have children is because I wouldn't take care of a disabled child. If I had a disabled child, I wouldn't want it. I know myself well enough to know that I wouldn't want to take care of a disabled child. I don't care if it's my child or not. I wouldn't. It's not something I think I'm geared to do. And I don't know how else to say it, really. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't take. I mean, I have massive respect for when I see parents, because obviously I've worked in the restaurant and I see parents coming in with disabled children, heavily disabled children, and I just, my heart goes out to the parents, like, and I just think, you know what, like, fair play to you, like, that massive respect, because I couldn't do that. I couldn't spend my life taking care of a disabled child. Partly also because the constant worry for me would be, who's going to take care of this child when I'm dead? Because no one else will. No one else is going to take care of a child effectively and with dignity. I mean, look at what Katie was saying. There's yet another, like, care facility in Durham this time that's been found where the carers have just been, like, traumatizing the people that they're supposed to be taken care of. They've been like, it's like psychological torture and stuff. Apparently, there's a woman there who is afraid of men or something. Like, I think she's kind of, obviously she's mentally, impaired, and she's afraid of men, terrified of men. So these carers keep telling her that their room's going to be filled with men or something like that. They're basically just psychologically torturing her, and she's like freaking out and just getting anxiety and all kinds of, well, you can imagine. And it's like horrible. This is people. This is just people. Jacob Rees-Mogg. What about him? Or is he the one that doesn't believe in abortion? Aye, there you go. Yeah, the Down syndrome, fully capable Down syndrome man talking to politicians about how just because he has Down syndrome doesn't mean that he doesn't have a full and happy life. Yeah, well, yeah. And a lot of people, a lot of them do have an impact quality of life, I think. I don't know enough about them really to make a judge, but I mean, I've met some, and they do seem like really nice people. Because I don't know what it is. They seem to kind of lack the ability to be tossers, basically. It's like they may have an extra chromosome, but they don't have the tosser chromosome, which is canny. But at the same time, I mean, there are the different levels of Down syndrome. Like, there's different levels of autism. Like, you can have high functioning autism who, people just, they go around and they just seem like arseholes, and then you've got the full autistic people who just can't speak. But yeah. Well, that's the thing, Amanda. Like, not everyone considers it murder. You're saying about murdering all the babies who possibly have Down syndrome. It's a legitimate thing. We do Down syndrome screening, and if they have Down syndrome, then the parents get the choice whether or not they want to abort. Because some don't want it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Where do you draw the line? Well, at the minute, the parent draws the line because we have full choice on abortion. So they get all the information, and then if they don't want the child because of whatever disability, then they'll be like, right, well, yep, no thanks. Hi, horror boy. 180. He paid out 180,000. What, to that woman that was attacked? A disabled child. Wow. Holy shit, their scalp ripped off. That's horrible.
What the fuck?
Yeah, these people, they work with disabled children. It's like a school for disabled children. And they get, someone got drowned. Yeah.
Oof. Which way to hunt for animals?
I don't know, because I haven't been out the last few times. So it's you.
Which way did we go, Liquid?
You and Liquid who went out.
North. We went north through all the way through the swamp.
Right,
I'm gonna go there with Helm or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay here and work on the chicken coops.
I'm happy to stay here and do a bit around the place.
You might want to go back to our base and then.
That's what I was going to do, is go back to the little hut there.
Do you need to take anything with you?
Basic tools.
I'm afraid I've got some extra string, so I don't have to.
Oh, I take a load of string. Do you want some more string? Because it's getting daylight now. Take my hemp fibres and Liquid. Give them yours as well, and we'll grind up a bit more.
How many have you got? Watch out, that. Yeah, run to the sticks. Just run away, please. Don't kill the chickens.
Yeah, I'll probably stay up there. Did this chasm always have this overhang?
Yeah.
Oh, it's kind of cool. I never noticed that.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice that until the other day. That's cool. Ah, right, okay. I need some. Right, I'm on the pork now, like.
Chicken starving.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Is it what's it like?
That's
One eye
grass
yellow.
is growing,
Or...
so it should be fine.
No, it's not. It's staying. It's getting worse and worse, even with this grass.
Right, do you want the creep oyster?
Yeah.
I'll go and take care of the farm.
Even with the odd grass, it is slowly getting worse and worse.
Oh, stop rearranging the flat, man. Oh, balls. Didn't bring the shears. Oh well, doesn't matter. As long as I get rid of the weeds.
I don't see any problem with that design. You can't take them out. Very easy.
You what?
The chicken design.
Can't take the chickens out.
Yeah, you can't take them out and then put them back in. Very easily.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's up.
what happens if you break one? Oh, you can't. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Try lowering.
Right. Clear. I'm gonna get some clear.
You can put like a few adjacent blocks. I mean, keep it in there for now. Like it is slow, slow dying. It'll take it a while.
You say so, Katie. I personally took care of my mum for 10 years. She had multiple sclerosis for 13 years before she passed away. She needed 24/7 help, but I'd rather help my mum with me than anything else because she was still a person and was herself until the very end. Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean... it's different, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
You know, that's your mother. It's, you know, she exists and she's a part of your life. We're talking about children that don't exist. It's, you know... I mean, if my mother got multiple sclerosis, I don't know if I would take care of her myself, because again, don't have it in us, I don't think. But I'd certainly not want her to die. I'd certainly pay for someone to take care of her or something. Would sort something out. Wouldn't just leave her to die. But you know, if I was, you know, expecting a child and found out it was going to have multiple sclerosis, I'd have bought it. I don't know much about multiple sclerosis, to be honest. I don't really, but I mean, if it requires 24/7 care, it's not the kind of thing I'd want in a baby. So you know, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying what I would do. It's obviously it's everyone's personal opinion, isn't it? Really, and that's mine. But yeah, you're right there. It takes a certain kind of person to take care of someone who's physically, mentally disabled. And this is what I was saying before. I've got a massive amount of respect for people who do that and parents who do that for children and have disabled children. It's one of the few groups of people I automatically respect. Because most people I think are cunts. But no, those parents are, yeah, very good. But I couldn't do it. Would I take care of you? Oh, let's not pull at that thread. Come on.
Of course, I didn't bring any fucking torches with me, did I?
Oh, whoops. Alright, okay.
Tell you what, there's fuck all out here though.
Oh, iron.
It's a little worrying.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're going to have this discussion. You know, what we're gonna do? Because I mean, Liquid's trying his best to make a chicken coop, and we're getting seeds now, which is good. But the chicken game is very, very, very slow to start off with. Certainly not enough to sustain the lot of us. And I don't know how I don't know how we're meant to do it with chickens. I mean, look at the arse on you having building a chicken coop, and how many chickens it's going to support. I mean, that chicken coop there is taking up a fair amount of space, and it's got one.
We're going to need a chicken field. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got one. Well, we can't have a field. That's the thing, because spiders get in and have at them.
Not a field, but I mean like I'm thinking like a matrix sort of a field. You know what I mean? Just chicken towers, which is what I'm doing right now.
Chicken towers.
I've decided to do like a circle with And what I'm doing is like it's a 4x4 area, and it's just like a row, like a circle of one wide chicken grass. And then there's like just blocks in the center.
I'd have to see it. I don't really understand. But yeah, it's a problem, put it that way. And usually we would just survive on chickens, and that would be great. But we can't do that now. So I honestly I think wheat is the key. I think we need. I think honestly, chickens are a lost game. I really think we need to get wheat as soon as possible. And until then, we just need to kind of keep hunting and getting as many animals. Because, I mean, his game... I'm sorry, but the mod's broken. Like, because look at how much we've hunted all the animals out. We've hunted them all to extinction around this immediate area, haven't we? We've just completely...
He doesn't think for multiplayer.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't like... Yeah, that's true. Because, yeah, if one of us dies now, they're fucked. I'm back to teleporting. I have to teleport because you'll not be able to physically survive. So, I mean, it sucks. It really sucks. What do we do? I have no idea. Chickens eat a lot of seeds if they just live on seeds. Well, we're having ours just live on grass. We're not even giving them seeds. But that is something, actually, to be fair. When we give them chicken feed, they might not need to eat the grass as much. It'll just mean we have to feed them often. Chicken feed might feed them up a lot, so it might be worth making some of that and seeing how we get on. Because we're trying to think of them in terms of, they need to survive on their own kind of thing, and they might not need to. You know, so I don't know. But then at the same time, if we then go off hunting for wheat and stuff, they're gonna die out, aren't they?
I can tell you this area was packed, and there's fuck all here now. I found two pigs and a sheep. There's nothing up there anymore. It's the desert. There's fuck all in there.
Oh, the desert's empty.
I'm in the forest right now.
The desert's
Well, no, that's
always
what I'm saying.
empty.
The north of where we were is the desert.
Right.
But we were in the I'm in the forest where it was chock-a-block first, and now there's fuck all in it except cows. But I ain't even touching that.
Right, tomorrow I might need a hand moving the chicken to his new.
Right.
He's healed actually one stage of the hunger.
Has he?
Yeah,
Have you
and he's got
extended it, like?
7 blocks. No, the original one is still 7 grass
Right.
blocks, but my new square design is 12. It's like
Okay.
almost double what he's got right now, so I'm thinking it should be. And it's not that big. I mean, it's for one chicken, it's big, but
Right. Why is this? Oh, this thing can go. Oh, it's a stump. Shit. Ah, let me out!
it's getting dark, by the way.
I know. I'm right. I'm right here.
Oh, I got 4 pieces of meat.
Right, there we go. I've just cleared the rest of the.
Well, there's the chicken coop if you want to take a quick look. It's just a square, basically.
Have you gone up hunting on your own sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Thought someone was going with you.
I thought Helm went with you.
I would.
Yeah, you fucking dicks left me alone.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
The square, yeah. That's
Yeah,
the name of it.
it's very nice.
It's kind of compact. It's huge
Yeah.
for one chicken, but we don't have a choice, man.
Hopefully 2 chickens would fit in there, but probably not. But
And if we can grid them so it's like there's a 2-block gap between several of these.
yeah,
Ooh,
that
like
would
that
be.
bit.
I like that. I'm a bit more hopeful now, so thanks. But all the ovens are out, and we need to light something up.
Oh, wonderful.
So, is someone going to do that? Shall I do that?
Is there any wood in there?
I can light a torch. Oh, that's gone.
Lighting a fire.
I'll light a torch because we're going to have to light all the
Alright.
fires up. So,
Well, the fire, so everything's cooked.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
What? Even all the iron?
Yep.
Ah, fuck it. I'll light a torch anyway. I say. Right. Okay. There's a lot of some chickens eat a lot of seeds but then you pretty much need a mob trap and a windmill for the bones, right? Yeah, we'll need a mob trap for the bones. Yeah. Why are these trapdoors in here?
I think I forgot about them.
Oh right. Okay. You
Is
need
it
to do it.
strange,
You need to chop them with an iron axe. Yeah.
I went through a lot of wood though to make that one chicken.
Right.
Square.
That's all right. I mean, oh well, yeah. You mean with the iron axe? Yeah.
I pretty much went through a stack of logs to craft all the things.
That's okay. We can get as much wood as we want. It's more the iron,
Aye.
the iron axe, isn't it? Really.
Not used any of that, so that's decent.
Mob trap. Yeah. They will sustain on seeds only, but they won't give eggs out of chicken feed. Yeah, I know that. Aye.
As long as they stay alive, that's the biggest deal.
Yeah. Wouldn't it make sense to make a windmill for the hemp fibre grinding? Well, yeah. But we need to grind hemp to get a windmill. That's kind of what we're doing, Loxley.
Yeah, we need food for that.
And we need food for that, yeah. So we're only
like a
really grinding
factory.
hemp when we need the fibres to make our tools at the minute. Once we've got some more... It's a chicken and the egg, pardon the pun, scenario. We need more food to grind more hemp so that we can make a windmill, which will then grind hemp which will well, no, hemp isn't really that important to grind right now. It's the food we need. Grinding hemp doesn't get us food, but we need the windmill so that we can grind up the bones into bone meal to mix with the seeds to make the chicken feed. We also need a windmill before we get wheat, because we can't hand grind wheat because it's not worth doing. But once we get wheat, then that's our food situation sorted, really.
I'm backing them up.
Because we can just grind wheat, we can just grow wheat and grind it, and make bread, and then that's you know, it's a pretty low value food, but it's sustainable and very easily. So, see you later, Amanda.
Are we wooding this dirt area, by the way?
Are we what?
Wooding this dirt area, the ground inside our.
Probably should
house.
I. Yeah. Yeah, pick it up.
I'll try going in a direction in the morning, but if I don't get anywhere, it might not be worth me staying out there.
Yeah.
All I can think is that you maybe range further in a direction, but there's a point where it's just stupid.
Yeah.
What did I have for lunch today? I had sushi from Noodle. Literally everyone else went to Burger King, and I just felt sick at the idea. And I wanted something really, because I just haven't been feeling well at all, and I wanted something healthy. And I always feel good after I have sushi, because it's just ultra healthy. So yeah, I got some of that. So that was nice. Right, can't put wood directly in front of the furnaces, like, so these dirt blocks will have to stay unless we make them into stone blocks.
Stone down. Yeah.
Put stone down, yeah.
Well, mobs can still spawn on, can't they?
Yeah, they can, yeah. Yeah, he probably thought. Oh, he probably thought of that. He probably removed that. I'd be surprised if he hadn't. Someone making slabs.
Can't without the crafting table.
Oh,
Can you?
right. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay.
I've got a shitload of planks though.
Right, okay. Cool. Found a lot of bread, but I haven't seen wheat. Yeah. If you had the hemp now, will you have enough food to grind a windmill? No, we don't. We don't at all. That's all the food we have. That's got to feed 4 people. And there's no way there's enough there to feed 4 people.
If it was one person, that'd be enough.
Oh, aye.
But,
that would be enough. Something's going
Not for
on.
all
My
of us.
computer's
Yeah,
doing
but it also
something.
took more than one person to get all that, so
Yeah.
we'd never have that much to begin with.
What is going on with my computer? Something's happening. Weird.
remember to try and kill the creepers rather than explode them.
Yeah. Where's the TV, Katie? She sent us pictures.
Pictures, I say.
Just rearrange the flat.
Why?
Oh, she's always fucking rearranging the flat, man. I don't know why, but just keeps rearranging it. And the TV's nowhere to be seen, so where is the TV? That's what I want to know.
Well, East really isn't an option for me because it's ocean.
Where are you?
I'm at the swamp base.
Ah.
Ooh,
Well, no. If you go northeast where I went, there's some extreme hills just beyond a little bit of swamp, and then if you go straight east from there, I did start to go towards a place with a bunch of animals there. So you might want to just check out those extreme hills. I think there's some animals in the hills still. Yeah, northeast, like through the plains to the right.
Helm, did you want to get one fish from fishing?
Yeah, but that was not very long.
Right, okay. I'll go.
he's holding out. He's probably got a secret stash of fish somewhere.
I'm gonna fish for a bit, I think.
Yeah. Just make sure it's really deep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
That seems to be the main problem.
Right, and Liquid, what do you need to keep doing your chicken coops?
Just wood, lots of wood, and I'm
Right,
gonna
okay.
move this chicken to his new coop right now,
Right.
so it doesn't fucking die.
Helm, do you want to sort out the hemp farm? I've just noticed it needs harvesting, and there's lots of weeds.
Yeah, sure.
We need to spread that as fast as possible.
The hemp.
Yeah, we just need to fill the farm.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
so-
mean, it's over half full already, like, so it's not. It's going alright. It's alright. I think I should have gone on the other side for fishing.
Come here, chicken.
Oh, this looks pretty deep. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I don't think you can actually get
1,
out
2,
over the top of
3,
the.
4, 5. Yeah, that's good. I'll fish here.
No, I can't.
So at work, because I've got some solo stuff to do at work, apprenticeship stuff. I've been just put my headphones on and just listening to music, because they make a lot of noise sometimes at the back. So I was listening to the Skyrim soundtrack,
Mhm.
and it made us want to play Skyrim.
It's a great
Like,
soundtrack.
Oh my god, I haven't listened to the music for ages, and I was just like right back in Riverwood. I was like, holy shit, I want to play. So what I think I might do, I might try and set aside some time and go through and install and just try and get like a Skyrim setup installed, and obviously all the mods. Get all the I'd have to put the mods in, you know, and something like that stops no fast travel, but with like, I think there's something way shrines or something. There's a mod that it's kind of like the Fallout 4 where I have a survival playthrough Fallout 4 going, and I'm about 400 hours into it or something. I don't know how much time I've spent on it, but a lot I've spent. I'm at level 105, I think. And it's I've got the subway mod in, so you can get around a little easier. And obviously I'm kind of friends with the Brotherhoods, so I can use their vertibirds, which are vital. Oops. Oh, there it is. Yeah. But I heard there's something similar for Skyrim, so I would do that. And then obviously all the graphics mods and whatever else. I don't even know what mods are around these days. I haven't played it in like 6 years or 7, 8 years maybe or something. When did it come out?
Skyrim.
Yeah, I played it when it came out for about 100 hours and then never went back. Because it
I
started
remember
crashing.
there was a couple of patches ago. There was an issue where the mods were breaking the game. Didn't matter if you only put a couple in.
Really?
Hopefully they fixed that. But yeah,
hopefully.
because last time I played, like I just the the cart that you're in at the very beginning, like it would just spin all over the place and you couldn't do anything.
Right. Okay. Right. Batoze is asking how many blocks are you giving the chicken to eat? This now Batoze, this is the guy to ask because he's a min and maxer. Like this guy is fucking ridiculous. So
Well, it
he'll
was
tell
very.
ya. He'll know. He'll have done all the tests.
Well, I've done 12 because 7 was very slowly dying, so I've almost doubled it to 12.
Streets of Whiterun is my favourite track. Alright. I'll have heard it. I've heard about 7 hours of Skyrim or Skyrim related music because it just keeps. I mean, it's amazing how quickly, like, 2.5 hours goes when you're sitting at work listening to music, doing work. Because you think, I just put it on. I just get YouTube up, and I just put it. I just searched for Skyrim soundtrack, and it's got like Skyrim, and I heard another one, and it was like what was it, exploration music or something, and it was a little bit of Skyrim, well, a lot of Skyrim actually, but the exploration music, and then a little bit of other things, and then it had some WoW in, and it was Elwyn Forest, but it was like the original Elwyn Forest music. And it made us think, oh my god, I can't wait to play Vanilla WoW, like in August. And
what time of the day is it? I can't see the sun where I am.
Just over halfway.
Yeah, I can't see the sun either. Actually, under a tree. Just over halfway.
Right, northeast is tapped.
Right. It made us want to. Roll Alliance though, when WoW drops. I don't know. We haven't really had that discussion. I don't know.
Well, back in Burning Crusade, I never played Vanilla. I joined just as BC dropped.
Okay.
But I was always Alliance back in the early days.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously with Vanilla, it's the main thing is that Alliance can't make shamans and Horde can't make paladins. That's the thing with Vanilla. So if we rolled Horde, we wouldn't be able to make a paladin. But the classes are so different in Vanilla that I mean, prot palas didn't exist. You can't play a prot pala.
What are you sort of wanting to play most?
I don't know what I'm wanting to play.
And also,
I think a rogue.
PvE or PvP.
I honestly think a rogue. Yeah, I think a rogue is what I want to play. Because I think...
Are you wanting to do both PvP and PvE, or just like one more than the other?
I think if I played a rogue, I'd want to do PvP.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to do PvE with a rogue, I don't think. But then again...
we could do both sort of characters,
Actually...
we could do a dungeon character, and then we can do a PvP
Yeah, we could
character.
do, yeah. If we're doing PvE, what character would I want to be in PvE? Maybe a hunter? Because the hunter was brilliant.
I figured you might want to go like druid or something crazy, since it was a lot more adaptable back in the early days.
Well, I don't think druids were as adaptable as Burning Crusade. Druids were brilliant. You could be truly hybrid with.
Well, hunters are as crazy in vanilla as they are now. Like long range PvE killing.
Well, hunters were great in dungeons, but a lot of people either didn't play them correctly. Well, they didn't play them very well. Like a lot of people, because the classes were fairly easy to play, fairly easy to kind of play, but not difficult to master. But a lot of people didn't bother to use everything at their disposal because you have so many different abilities. Lots of people didn't bother. But if you used all the abilities and you used the class correctly, Hunter was brilliant in PvE because he was a puller. Because of the dungeons are so challenging, you generally had to have a puller in the dungeon whose job it was to pull the mobs. And because if you basically
kite and shit sometimes.
Sometimes
I remember
sometimes
kite
kiting,
them.
yeah, sometimes kiting, depending on the mob. But the So with the hunter was perfect for PvE for pulling because he can feign death. So if he makes a bad pull, he just feigns death. And then obviously with the traps as well, you could lay down your frost trap, then you can pull, and you can do all this kind of stuff. And I used to love it on me hunt. I used to love pulling in dungeons on me hunter. It was great. But unless the team was good, sometimes they wouldn't let you pull. The tank would want to pull all the time, and it's like that's not always the best decision. But all right. And yeah, there was that. I hate the look of this building, by the way. I'm really trying to not do aesthetics, but fucking hell, it looks ugly. I got 6 fish.
That's more than I've ever caught.
Yeah, at least there's that. That's because I'm skilled, Helm. No offense.
Before you ever admitted to catching.
Aye.
Where's the stash, Helm?
Yeah,
We're
where is
holding
it?
out.
Where is it? I can probably throw these wood clubs away now, can't I? Because we're just not going to need them. We're past that. And I want to take some of this wood. And where's the axe?
I've got it on my own. I'll come back in a sec.
Right. I'm coming out. Just
Pen number 2's are ready to go whenever you want a breeded chicken.
Well,
I was thinking about watching this first one for a while because
right. Yeah. Give us the axe, please. Down here.
He's still on 2. He's not a happy chicken.
Right.
He's still on 2 notches of starvation. So.
Well, maybe feed him a seed or 2. Have we got spare seeds or not? Have we?
Left one.
I've got the safety seed on me just to pull him around.
Alright, well there is an extra seed in here, like, but yeah. 1 seed's not really going to do much.
Right, I'm gonna come back in the morning. I got a stack of food, but that's it.
Right, okay. Where's the... There it is. Whoop.
Alright, we might want to start feeding that chicken 1 seed a
There we
day. I
go.
mean, it's 1 seed a day. You know what I mean? It's not that expensive.
Right, yeah, we could do, yeah, for now, just to kind of, you know.
Eggs.
But we could grind up yeah, we should probably feed them the chicken feed, not just seeds. We should just feed them every day. Chicken feed, you know.
Which one?
Oh, the
makes them
torch went out.
Breed again?
The chicken feed. So we the bone meal mixed with the seed.
Right. Okay.
So if we do that.
So the seed is a waste.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, it is.
Oh well, unless it's to keep them alive.
Oh, I'm gonna just. I mean, we're not animals anymore. Come on.
So does the chicken feed not only breed them but also feed them more than a seed does? Because a seed is half of its constituents. You know what I mean?
No, nothing.
Are we all right out here?
There's like shit above our heads.
There we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop that from up there. That's another thing. So we've got that at least, but what we could do is we could build like a wooden outcropping, like
I've got 31 slabs on me.
Yeah, well that's okay. Give me them in the morning. I'll sort that out. And then outcropping, and then we've got that. Got that there. That'll be good. Where are they?
There's the planks as well.
Right. Cheers. Yeah. Right. And yeah. Alright, so grind a couple of the bones up, so we've got some bone meal. And then we'll make some chicken feed. But we also want to fill the hemp field as much as we can. I mean, we want to. What do we
plant half?
Plant
half what I get?
Yeah, no, plant most of it. Maybe just like keep like 3 or 4 seeds back. See how we go with that. Because the priority is to fill the hemp field, fill the field, you know. It's just it's difficult to work out what we should be doing. Oh, we need a floor though, don't we?
Well, it says with 12, I'm afraid you're going to come back to a dead chicken.
Oh,
They
really?
don't eat for a while after eating the chicken feed, apparently.
They don't eat for a while after eating what? With 12, you come back to a dead chicken, and yeah, they don't eat for a while after eating the chicken feed. Okay.
Well, how much that land area is needed for one chicken then?
Yeah.
Is 12 nearly there? Am I almost close to saving the chicken?
But yeah, the chicken feed feeds them a bit, so alright.
So 25 grass
25
blocks.
grass blocks. Fucking hell.
And did you really test? I mean, did you test with 24 blocks? You know what I mean? Or 23 blocks?
Well, you're saying around 25 blocks, so I'm assuming you didn't. So.
Well, push comes to shove, we can you know, each of those squares, we can connect 2 of them, and then connect another 2, and then connect another 2. So they've got
Right.
like fucking 28 blocks each.
Right, yeah.
That's not the hardest thing to do in the world.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're just going to turn them 2 into 1.
Yeah, or we can connect one line of the rectangle, if that makes sense, so you can walk into the
This
middle
is
of
a
it.
joke. I'm sorry, but this is a joke. 25 grass blocks for 1 chicken.
That's insanity.
Chickens, I mean, what's the point in chickens now? Because you always needed... I mean, we used to have, like, loads of chickens, and we still never really managed... Because, I mean, obviously you only get good arrows from chickens, don't you? From the feathers. Yeah. And we used to have... what was it, 32 chickens above a little hopper? And even then, it was a struggle to get lots of... Well, not a struggle, but like it was a bit of an arse on to get enough arrows to really use regularly. That was 32 chickens.
How do you
Sorry, that wasn't Batisai that said that. That was Thrashing Mad.
No, that was Thrush. Yeah, that was someone else. Yeah. But let's go. I mean, let's assume 20. I mean, if he says 25 is enough, then obviously it probably is. But it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is. 4 chickens equals 1 chunk. Is that where it is it?
Will that
I'm trying to avoid a
one
layout
by
where...
4x4.
Yeah.
What, sorry, Sticks?
So what's 1 then? 4x4?
What 1 chunk is 16 blocks by 16 blocks square.
That's what I'm saying. 4 chickens would need 1 chunk. So does 1 chicken need a 4x4 block? Or is it not what?
Isn't it 8 by 8?
4 by 4 is 16 blocks, isn't it? So maybe.
Yeah.
That's still a fucking Jesus.
No, that's 1 chicken is 8 by 8, not 4 by 4.
Well, if they say 4 chickens can survive in 16 by 16. Oh, it would. It would be 8 by 8. Yeah.
It's
not 4
16 by
4.
16 is 4, 8 by 8 in a square.
Yeah. Aye. That's right. It's not 4
I'm
by
trying
4.
to
It's 8 by
avoid.
8.
I'm trying to avoid having an open area though. That's the problem. I don't
Well,
want to
that's
have
the
to walk in with the fucking chickens.
Witch over it.
Well, we want to avoid having an open area, not because we don't want to walk in with the chickens. It's because we
The spiders and shit.
yeah, it's the spiders. I wouldn't mind walking in with the chickens because that would be much. I wouldn't mind that
True.
at all. But it's the spiders. That's.
Whew.
We can't. We don't know how to avoid the. We can't. How do you avoid the spiders? You know. That's the problem.
Got a fucking witch outside.
All right.
Fucking hell. Got witches, I got fucking slimes. Why did I agree to come out here?
There you go. That's Petosia's answer.
What, can't be done?
No, no.
All variations. In the end, the lowest amount was in a 6x4 with 4 extra fence posts in the field. So that's 20. What do you mean 4 extra fence posts in the field?
So they can't eat the grass underneath them.
Oh, right, yeah. If you put fence posts in the field, they can't eat the grass. Is that right?
As far as I know.
What about stopping spiders spawning?
That would stop the spiders, maybe. 4 by 6.
I'm just looking at sort of grid patterns of blocks to stop the spiders.
Yeah, let's
You know
dig
what I
this
mean?
up. I know what you mean. But let's go. Let's have a look at Patoz's design. So you got this 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this would be the grass. And you have a fence around the outside of these blocks. And
The
then
outside of those blocks.
yeah, 4 by 6. Look at it. 4 by 6 of grass, yeah?
Yep.
And then you put the fence post in the middle here, I'm assuming. Oh, he's got a picture. There you go. Just copy that. But we don't have torches. So spiders could spawn in there.
That can't.
Yeah.
That's spiders are gonna rape
Yeah.
the chicken.
Yeah, they'll rape them. So...
A couple of raised blocks either side of the two central fences might work.
I think anyone can post links. Yeah, Rip, I think I've got that enabled. I don't really... I think I have, yeah. Should I not? I don't know. Yeah, just the size required, yeah. Okay. Okay, so maybe we should just hold off on chickens until we've been to the nether.
But so can they? We know they can eat under the fences sometimes, but not all the time. I think it seems bugged and weird.
Yeah.
So the amount of actual grass blocks those chickens have in that picture is questionable.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Mhm.
And then on top of that, they're sharing each other's fence grass. Although in that picture they haven't eaten it.
1 block high.
Yeah, true.
Pen. Checkerboard style. Trapdoor roof. No torches needed. That sounds very impractical to actually get in and collect the egg, though.
Exactly. That's why I've tried to do a snaking, well, just a one wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of suggesting a bigger one of the trap I made.
I've got one chicken feed. I'm going to feed that chicken to save him, and then I might do more experiments or something.
Yeah.
I hope he's not dead.
That would be a shame.
There he is.
Creeper.
Where?
At the house.
Kill him. Kill him.
Get rid of a tree stump.
Ah, exactly. Right. Shall I bring this? Shall I make like a roof out here? Shall I bring a roof out?
Yeah.
I might not need to bring a whole roof out actually. If I just do that. Oh well, that. No, I wouldn't. It would need to go out further. That. Oh, balls.
You know, it's funny, this chicken, it is slowly starving, but there is the odd grass block for it to eat. It's just sort of like, it takes its time to fucking eat. It's weird.
I'm just gonna do it all. Someone's invisible.
It's me.
Ah, of course.
Do you have the iron axe?
No, I'd put it back in the wall.
Try not to make a mistake. Once I modify this, it's going to be 24 blocks, I think. Hang on. I'm hoping 24 grass blocks is enough.
Right. Right there. Okay, so we should be completely safe when we're coming out in the morning. Like completely safe from things dropping down from upon us. Anyway, put it that way.
Bone meat has no purpose, right?
No, I don't think you can even
You
eat
can
it.
eat it though.
You can or you can't. Sorry?
Only gets like you can. It's only one chunk, but
Let's
Right.
try it.
Oh, okay. Does not make you ill.
not as far as I know.
No,
Alright, okay.
give me one shank.
Cool. A shank's a
Two more
shank.
shits while I was out there too.
Oh, it looks highly flammable. Yeah, of course. But unless it gets struck by lightning, which is unlikely, because we've got stone higher up than that. And we've got nothing around that'll burn, so I can't see that.
Do you have any more slabs left?
No.
Okay.
No slabs.
Shall I blow this creeper up down here?
Did you, or will
Right.
you, or should you?
Yeah, should I? Because it's right next door to the rock.
I think we still want the things, don't we?
I just got one.
The oysters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we want more, don't we? I think the oysters are more important than rock, because I mean we can get rock free now, really. It just takes effort. I'm just filling this in. Just filling it in. I just you know, I can hear people silently judging me. Oh, I thought you weren't gonna do aesthetics. Fuck off. I'll do whatever I want. I mean, you know, I wouldn't exactly say this is brimming with aesthetic beauty. Still need some stone, like. From lightning. Yeah, I don't think
Go back.
lightning hits the
Okay,
highest point in a height by 8 radius, as long as it's something that's not wood, at least 8 blocks away and it's higher, it's safe. Yeah. Should be alright. I'm not too worried.
Alright, the chicken has it's doubled in size now.
Right, okay. Cool.
Right, it's 24 grass blocks. I'm hoping that should be enough.
Well, from what they say, it should be fine, yeah.
It is a lot bigger and uglier now, though.
Ugh. Shame. That is ugly.
I just simply connected them and got rid of the middle, and
Yeah.
it's expanded it.
But, yeah, it's not too bad.
We can still do a grid of them, or a row of them, anyway.
And that's really for one fucking chicken, you pricks. What a joke. Has anyone tended the farm today?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Shall I give the chicken feed to this
I think you,
chicken?
Yeah. Give
Apparently
the
it
chicken,
doesn't,
chicken
like...
feed.
I've got one chicken feed. Can I put it on the block beneath it
Yeah.
diagonal. And it'll eat
Aye.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Apparently it doesn't eat for a while after,
Yeah.
so I hope it doesn't actually starve. It's still munching down the grass.
He's still munching away. He's eating fine. They're liars. He just ate chicken feed, but he's still eating.
I ran out of wood logs for the centre, so it's dirt behind him in the middle, which is not aesthetic, but
It's getting dark. Yeah.
hopefully. When do you have to feed them by in order to get an egg by the morning?
We might have just
Did I
done
do
it.
it soon?
We might have. Yeah, we might have made it. Might have made it just in time.
Make our first ham and eggs. Fish is all cooked, by the way.
Cool. Let's get some. What about Sticks'
So
food he brought back?
You've got it on him.
Sticks, give us your food. Have you got any up here?
What's that?
That's a good point. That's a flammable chicken nut. Get to make like a stone pillar or something.
Oh yeah. Shit.
There goes lightning now. I'm just gonna cry. Fucking hell, we've got a lot of iron.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
The axe is on about 35%.
Yeah, I know. That's the upsetting thing.
Yeah, you might want to make
Are
all
the
the
hoes
axles
okay?
now.
What?
So we might want to make all the axles now
Not far.
before we run out of axles.
We might want to make all the axles.
Yeah, gearboxes. Well, gearboxes more than axles.
Right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah.
We could just set aside, 18 nuggets for an axe no matter what.
Well, I suppose.
Oh, you took my axe.
Give us your food!
Probably put it in there.
You put it in? In where?
I already put it in the chest.
Did you? Are we getting
Yeah,
another...
there.
Someone lighting a torch?
Hang on, I got one. Hang on.
I've got this one. Hang on, where's the fucking wall?
I don't see your food anywhere.
I cooked it. It's in there.
Oh, you cooked it. Right, okay. What?
Yeah.
Pork chop, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I got mutton, so I've got that on me
Right, okay.
because I'm eating that. It was only 8.
I see. No worries.
So is there any point using feeding seeds to the chicken, or is that just a waste in every way? If we've got the bone meal, I guess you should
I think it's
just
probably a
make it
waste.
into-
And check the thing.
I can't see it unless you
Check the Discord.
meshes it to mesh.
Upload an image. Oh right, he's sent it privately.
Ah, right, yeah. Tell him to put it in the
Put it in the public.
channel.
Oh, he's not. He's probably not in the Discord. I don't know. Okay. All right. Yeah. That looks interesting. Can I share that to the main channel in some way? How do I do that? Can I not copy link
Perhaps you just save it.
and paste link? See if that works. Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry, but that's just a bigger version than what I did.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, that's the obvious version. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know, if that works, then you know.
But in the
How many
elite
grass
classes,
blocks is
anyway.
How many grass blocks? Oh, I don't know. Where one,
It's quite a
two,
lot, isn't it?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 by 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. Then you take 9 off it. So 40. It's 40 blocks. That's a lot.
Pretty damn big for a chicken.
Yeah, that is damn. Oh, but you could probably fit 2 chickens in there. So there's that at least. But then with that design, you've got the danger that if they eat
You're
all the
gonna
grass,
walk
they're
in-
fucked. It won't spread from the outside, will it? Because there's no, you know.
That's a good point. How's he getting grass to spread?
Yeah.
Is it just spreading from each other, and that's
I
it?
think it's just spreading from each other, yeah. I mean, you could tweak the design so it uses fences and...
That's why I had fences, yeah.
Yeah,
In the
whatever. Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I feed my chicken with some hemp seed in my auto farm to help the grass regrow. So I ain't sure if they eat after just eating the chicken feed or not. Okay. Alright, okay. Well, they do. We gave them some chicken feed and they did eat after. So.
I
Yeah.
just want to roll with my design for now, see if it dies eventually.
Aye, just stick with your design and it's. Oh, is it gloom tonight, is it? Or is it raining?
I think
It's
it's
raining,
blue.
isn't it? Fucking hell, that's. Oh my god! That's dark! That's dark outside. You can make alternating lines of wood and grass, I guess. This worked for me. Spiders can't spawn in there nor access it. Okay. Alright, okay. All that though for one chicken just really, it really rubs me off the wrong way. I don't know. It's not, I don't know.
Eventually, sort of endgame, if you wanted to, could you make like a detector circuit that detects when hemp grows, knocks off the top, and then
Yeah.
feeds a chicken?
Yeah, you could. It would be a night. It would be a right arse on, but you could make an auto hemp farm that knocks off and collects hemp, and it would sort the seeds from the hemp itself, and then I don't know if you can actually. I don't think you can create. Well, obviously the seeds you could just feed the chickens. Yeah. But whether or not you could get bones, grind them up, I don't think you can. Excuse me. I don't think you can make chicken feed without actually having to put it in the crafting grid. So, yeah.
Assuming enough grass blocks, I think my design's the best because there's no mobs whatsoever that can spawn in there. You never need to open it to get inside.
Yeah.
It's like, other than size, it's perfect. If you see what I mean.
Yeah, I think what you've got there is good. Assuming it, yeah.
I like the fact that mobs can never spawn and you never have to go in. I
Yeah.
like that idea.
I do like that idea, yeah. Ah, right. He's gonna add more ways. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna add more. He's gonna add ways of being able to craft items needed for animals breeding. So the chicken feed, we're gonna be able to craft the chicken feed and then feed it to them. So that would be like an auto chicken farm that just auto breeds chickens, which would be kind of cool. Alright, okay. Well, he's removed that for the time being, I think. I think he's going to work on that some more. Which slightly annoyed me because I spent a good, probably just over 2 hours texturing the buckets. And he fucking removed them. I was so upset. Well, I say so upset. I was a little bit like, oh shit. That was it. Like, didn't spend long dwelling on it. Right, day is coming. Oh, I do have stones. I'll tend the hemp farm. So I'll take the sheep.
I'm gonna try and make the. I mean, can we just use stone pillars to make that lightning proof? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
A couple of pillars.
Yeah, a couple of pillars, as long as they're taller. They'll be fine. You can still place them with block dispensers. Oh yes, I know, I've heard about that, yeah. The chance of us getting to block dispenser level is low though. What did you say, Sticks?
Bunch of creepers out there to the left, so be careful when you go out.
Right, okay.
At
Are we
least three
killing
of them.
creepers?
Don't we need their nuts right now?
Yeah. I like this little fence thing. Zombie over there. Oh, hello! Wow, he just dropped down. No creeper oysters there either. Do they drop creeper oysters naturally, or do we have to snip them?
I drop them. Just
Right. Okay.
chances.
And that's right. I'm gonna. Well, so since this happened, I'm gonna do this because that was a bit of a surprise. That could have been a lot more upsetting than it was. And
No eggs.
no eggs. Ah.
So I wonder if we missed the.
Yeah, must have. Just though, because I mean, it didn't feel like it was going dark. Right.
Careful above you, there's a zombie and a skeleton up there.
Oops. Is there? What, up on the hill?
Yeah, behind that big tree right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, yeah. Fishing might be a good idea. I mean, I'm happy to go fishing actually. Because it's raining, so
I'll get to the garden then.
I'm in the garden right now actually.
Alright then.
I just fed it another chicken feed, by the way. Is that normal?
Oh.
You might have got hungry.
Oh yeah, you'll probably still eat the chicken feed and just not.
Right, so now there's no limit. They'll just keep eating.
Maybe. Aye, maybe. Oh! They don't lay eggs if they're hungry.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Brilliant. So we gotta fucking feed them even more.
Yeah, they've got to be
He's
healthy.
I threw a third one down real fast and he just chomped that down real fast again, so.
Yeah, they've got to
Yeah.
be filled. And they need to eat chicken feeder to lay eggs. Yeah, we know that, but yeah, I forgot about that. If they're not fully fed and healthy, they won't lay eggs.
Right.
And it's the same with sheep. If sheep aren't fully healthy, they lose their wool. You can't shear them, and cows won't produce milk. So they're the three kind of things. Yeah, it sucks, but yeah, sorry, I totally forgot about that.
So basically everything's starving in this fucking game.
Yeah, you just got to make sure it's got the right amount of blocks. So hopefully that chicken coop, the chicken it'll balance out and the chicken will fill up. And look, there's a lot of dirt on there though.
There's even a couple of grass blocks on this side.
Right. Maybe
Yeah,
a
he's
good
still,
idea.
He's still too starving. Like.
Maybe a good idea to reset his hunger might be to get the seed and bring him outside for a bit for the day, and just let him eat the grass.
Might have to make an easier way of pushing them in, though.
Didn't we have that idea of bringing them inside at night time? and letting them out into a field at daytime, like as
Yeah.
part of the
Oh.
cave.
Making noise. It sounds like he's gonna lay an egg.
No, I think that means he's hungry.
Nice, he's starving.
Hold on. Yeah, wasn't it?
Fuck's sakes.
I think that might be an idea, you know, bringing them in the cave at night time.
Why?
Because, well, it's less space for a start. And we could just have like we could have a big field connected to the, obviously we're going to have to dig further into the cave.
How fast did they starve? With no grass?
Not that quickly, I don't think. I think they can survive like, certainly a day or two, I think. But it wouldn't matter if, although it would matter if they're starving actually. I don't know. Oh, fuck off. It stopped raining just as I've started fishing. Yeah, I don't know if they'd be starved in the morning. And yeah, Pablo says you can just feed them hemp seeds until the chicken's well fed. We want to get the hemp farm planted though. But yeah, bring the chicken outside.
I know I've seed, hang on.
Yeah, it's midday. You got time. Bring the chicken outside and let him eat the grass until he fills himself up. Well, fuck.
He won't eat if he's following me, though, will he?
No, you got to let him outside and then take the seed off your bar because he'll just follow you. Yeah, you got to let him eat, but you just got to stand with him like a pet.
Come on, man. They can't get out when a trapdoor's in them, even open.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't pass through trapdoors very well. Yeah, I'm not surprised that's a problem. Is someone with
It's getting
us?
ugly.
Is someone standing next to us?
Not me.
I can hear footsteps.
No, you're by the water. I'm in the forest still.
You fucking scumbag. You fucking scumbag. I'm hearing footsteps thinking it's a creeper or something walking around. Where have you been?
Oh shit, there is a creeper. There is a creeper around
Oh
here.
shit, there is now.
Oh shit.
Try and kill him. Ah!
What the fuck?
Oh shit! You
That
died!
logged right the. It lagged on me.
Oh, did it?
As soon as I hit him, all of a sudden he bounced back and then appeared in front of me and blew up. What the fuck?
Alright, I'll teleport you back then. Are you sure it was lag?
It was definitely lag.
Alright, okay. Yeah, right, whatever.
I mean, you saw me hitting him a few times. I was doing pretty good.
Have you spawned?
Yeah, there's a bunch of animals over there.
Yeah, well, there will be, yeah. Yeah, I did, I was watching you, actually. So, yeah.
Oh, my shit's gone down there.
Oh, where?
Yeah, let me see if I can. I think that's.
Oh, right.
Hope it didn't.
There's some shit down there.
A couple of things.
Oh, some iron
there's
down
some
there.
iron down there.
Yeah.
A couple of pieces.
Yeah. Okay, you get the top one, I'll get the bottom one. Destroy the block as well. I'll destroy this block. You get that bottom one. Right, I'm out. I'm gonna go back. Sun's setting actually. You might wanna.
This one.
Come back. It's always sticks. I was but the funny thing was, I was watching you like attack it, and I was pulling faces to the camera as if to say, "It's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up," and then that's why I laughed when it did, because I was like, "Aye," but then I saw your death message. I was like, "Holy shit! Like what? What happened there?" So yeah,
Fucking bullshit.
that was pretty good.
No, I mean, got 3 mystery meat out of that, so I mean that's.
Oh well, no, we can't have that. You got to throw that away.
Oh, that's true.
I've got lightning rods and I've got a little exit way for the chicken every day.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's just ugly as fuck, but it works.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's not concern ourselves with ugliness. Oh, I'll put my fish in there.
I think it was safe anyway.
Right, okay. I like the idea of Animageddon, but I think it needs to be toned down a bit. I don't know, I hated the idea, but playing with it, damn, I love it. What do you love about it, though, Batose? Oh no, we'd be fine with cannibalism, but it's the fact that he died to lag, so I've teleported him back, so we can't have the meat. That's got to go in the bin. So, yeah. Let's put logs in those. I'll put some logs in there. Yeah, okay. I'll put some torches actually. Yeah, so next, I mean, it's a bit late now, because it... Oh no, it's 11 o'clock. Well, I think it's a bit late to go on another hunting expedition. I don't know. What do you reckon?
I don't even know.
The one with your family?
What'd you say? What'd you say, Sticks?
Hang on.
It might be just worth going out and finding some wood. Choose direction.
Find some what?
Wheat.
Oh, wheat. Well, we don't have time
Since
to do
it's-
that tonight.
But since it's all 4 of us, we you know, we can just log out together out there somewhere. You know, it's not like we have to be back.
I suppose, like. What, do you think we should just go fuck off and get some wheat?
It's
I think we should.
starting to look like that's
I mean,
for
remember,
multiplayer is the best way.
we did agree to race as quickly as we can. So I'm not
To the nether?
Yeah, to the nether, yeah. So
Yeah, I'm fine with that, because at this point, north, northeast, and northwest are tapped. There's nothing there.
We need
Right,
to cook more bricks and shit. Though.
has someone given me some knitting?
I'll drop one. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Well, yeah, then take it back. Yeah, so what would we say is the best way to go? Oh, well, what we might want to do... Because the only thing... Well, the only thing is boats and sails. We might want to make some boats and sails before we set off.
So we're gonna starve to death making fucking sails.
Yeah, I know.
We could just try to avoid ocean as much as possible.
You know how that goes. I mean, I'm all for teleporting across the ocean. In the interest of saving time and the fact that oceans are shit. But I don't fancy the idea of teleporting across the oceans without having made boats, because that would feel kind of cheaty. I don't know.
We can make boats easy enough. It's just the fucking sails is the problem.
Well, that's what I mean. Sails and boats. I don't think it's right to teleport across the ocean if we haven't made the boats and the sails. That's all I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think we can make any sails without starving to death at this point. Hand cranking that fucking thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But thing is, we're going to need to do that anyway, to make the windmill, because we when we get wheat, we can't hand grind wheat. We need to use a windmill. So really, yeah.
Well, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, same issue. It doesn't matter what we do. We don't have enough food for it.
Well, the act of hunting for wheat will mean that we will get lots of meat when we go out there as well. Also, I mean, how much clay have we got? We haven't been cooking clay, have we? So
now we need more.
Yeah, we need more clay before. So what we might want to. I mean, we've got some clay in there, so I'll put that out in the morning. But what we can do for the rest of tonight, we'll prepare for a wheat trip. So we'll I'll go and gather some more. I'll go gather clay tomorrow. That'll be my job. Gather clay to cook with. To make ovens. And we'll need. I think we'll need a few. We'll need a fair few.
Need to build another couple of clay tables, because I removed that one to make the chicken coop.
I got the wood for it.
So you moved the one that was there, right? Okay. Oh well. Okay. Shit. Right. Yeah.
There's a few logs in there.
Right. Right. I've put all the logs in there. Helm. Do you want to take those 42 oak logs and make? Well, no. I'll take them. I'll take them and build them. Helm, do you go gather clay?
How many ovens are we going to take with us?
Well, that's just it. I mean,
at least 4, I think.
At the very least 4, because when we go. I mean, when we go.
I mean, do they stack? They don't stack, do they?
Yeah,
they do. Aye. I mean, we don't have to make. We can make the ovens as we go. What we should be doing is stacking the bricks, making the bricks into half slabs and stacking the half slabs, and then making ovens as we need them. So, yeah.
And ideally, we're going to need 2 per location we camp in to cook, because one will get fuck all cooked through the night.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. 2 at least, really. And if you look at the food we've got left, we're down to like 6 stacks of pork. That's not even enough for 2 stacks each. So, you know,
I've got 2 full stacks now.
Oh right, well I've only got 1 stack on this.
Okay. Yeah, I've got less than a stack of food.
Right. Right. So what are you doing, Liquid, in the morning?
Don't know really.
Right. Because I think it would be nice if we could have someone fishing constantly. I know it's a boring thing, but we've got 2 stacks of rotten flesh, and we could be turning that into meat, into fish.
I mean, do we all, like 3 of us, want to go out for clay and 1 person fish?
One of us needs to build the
tables.
tables.
I'm going to build the tables.
Who's got the iron shovel?
Oh, yeah. The iron shovel. That's a good idea.
I've got that one you gave me when we went camping, but it's about dead.
Oh, you got an iron shovel as well?
Get some clay.
Yeah, Liquid gave me one when we went up north.
Alright, cool. Oh, well, that's good, yeah. Well, use that then. Yeah.
I bet it's a 0 notches, so
that's fine.
Just gonna break it.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. Let's just use it until it breaks. That's fine. Which will be fairly quick. I'm gonna build the pedestals. So, yeah. Give us 1 second.
Right, well, I'm gonna head north because I mean I know there's clay that way.
I need more hemp fibers. I think we're gonna grind up a hemp.
Skeleton.
So where have you where have you got all the clay?
What?
Where have you already harvested clay?
From the swamp, but if you keep going, if you basically head, like, what are you talking, northeast, you'll find some, because I found a few more, once I went into the little bit of the swamp. Well, I'm going to have to take that overhang away from him. Oh, creeper. Balls. Damn, he went. Fuck. Didn't get back it. I didn't back it off enough in time. And I want to... Oh.
Chicken's still in a dire state. Worrying.
He's still in a dire state, is he? Bring him outside.
Yeah.
Bring
I did
him
yesterday. It didn't make a difference.
Really?
But I'll do it.
Right, where am I putting the pedestal then? Somewhere else. This is the chicken
Somewhere
coop area,
else,
isn't it?
yeah.
Right, okay. Alright. I mean, okay, I'll put it over here.
Somebody needs to weed the garden or so.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
I'll do that. How do you do it? Left click.
Right click. Right, pedestal's done. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. What's over there? Oh.
Is there a delayed effect, like from when the chickens eat to when they stop starving? Or do you reckon it'll be instant once they eat a piece of
It's
grass?
instant when they get over that thing, I think, yeah.
So this chicken's been going hardcore on this grass out here.
Just
For
let
ages
him
and
keep
it's still
eating. Grass doesn't replenish much. So just let him keep eating. He'll get there.
I'm just gonna leave him out. I'm gonna go weed the garden. He doesn't seem to be moving much.
Right, you can get about 40 clay on this pedestal. Yeah.
I got 34 already.
Right, good. Well, do you want to come back then, Sticks, and let Helm finish up, because Helm's got an iron shovel, and then the stuff that you've got can go on the pedestal, so it can be cooking.
Right, let me just get this one little patch out. Helm, if you just come north, there's a bunch out there.
Yeah, I'm already in the swamp somewhere.
garden. Forgot the shears.
Come on, you eat away. Come on, chicken.
Oh shit. Oh
What?
fuck. I just harvested the hemp and I replanted all the seeds, forgetting about the one that I had for that fucking chicken.
Oh. Shit.
Oh dear.
There's one in the
Kind
box
of
though, is there? I think there's an emergency one in the box, is there not?
I put 2 in there yesterday.
Is there?
Yeah.
I think there is.
There should be.
If in doubt, I can just shove him in the pen.
Well, don't know, like.
Where are the tables?
They're up. You can see it from the. It's south, up on the hill. You can see it. I'm gonna extend it a little bit actually. There we go.
Oh, he's cured from one stage of hunger.
Oh, was he on the last one? Like, was he? Because there's only 3, you know.
Well, no, he must have been on the second one there, because right now he's got 1 yellow eye, but before he had 2.
All right, yeah, 2 yellow eyes
So he's
means
on the
that he's
first
going to
stage
die. He was close to death. Then.
So what's the 3 stages then?
Well,
Normal,
this
and
is
then
the
1 eye, 2.
normal. There's normal, and then there's. Add on. Is he all right now? Add on. Give us a look.
No, he's not. He's 1 eye yellow.
Is he?
Fuck me. Try and keep shoving him in because I don't have a fucking seed.
Well, I don't think he's ready to go in yet though, because he should be nicely filled before he goes in, and he's not right now.
It's more about out of desperation of not having a seed.
Right? Is it not in the
Just,
boxes?
Nope.
Right.
Hemp had grown then, but not seed.
You didn't get a seed.
I have to put it.
Oh, that's not
I'm gonna feed the dogs over here, right?
How do I?
I might have to put a couple of other slabs down to make it easier.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake! You place slabs, he runs off, doesn't he? Oh, here he comes.
That's the good thing about when they're starving. I'm gonna get out of the way. When they're starving, they're really slow.
Right. Well, he's not starving anymore. He's just a bit hungry.
Right, I'm gonna stay in the hemp field. There's another hemp grown.
Right. You little fucker. Come on, get back in your house, you dick. Come on.
Nope, no seed from that one either.
Well, that's just unlucky. Oh, he's in. Whoop, whoop.
You need to put a block down. Yeah,
There we go. Ah, fuck off.
nice.
Right, okay. The grass has spread a fair bit in there. Right. Game mode 1 and take a seed. Mate, are you kidding? Like, come on. Come on. Let's not be silly. Right. What are we getting? When you gonna finish the stream, Mesh? I don't know. Up 40 minutes. Usually about midnight. What I love about... Right, I don't know. Let's scroll back and see the chat, because I think I missed some of it. Alright, okay, yeah. What I love about Armageddon... So such a little change massively affected my playstyle and how my world looks. You need these massive pens all around your base. I know, but it's very difficult. It seems like every change he makes it more difficult to build aesthetically, and we really like to build aesthetically, to the point where this playthrough we've been forced to essentially say, right, let's just build like scumbags and go get to the nether as quick as possible before we then build nicely. And it seems no one else who plays better than Wolves builds aesthetically like, well, as good as us. I've seen the Show Us Your Build thread, and I mean, you know, some people just build technically and they're amazing. Like, I mean, I've seen the stuff you build and the machines and the automated stuff. I mean, that's something else. That's crazy. But the only other person that builds aesthetically really is Ion. And you know, we make intricate towns and we make crafted trees and all that. Oh, it's getting dark. And we make you know, we make little pathways around and little gravestones for the church and all that kind of crap. And bushes and stuff, and I love that shit, and no one else seems to. No one else seems to give a shit. I've got a torch.
Yeah, can you light the fire before it goes out?
Like what fire? There's nothing in there. Oh, right, okay. Oop.
Just saving the torch.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the torch is going out. Like, what was the thing there? And the design of all the breeding farm have to be rethought from the ground up, become these massive complicated projects. Also now food isn't just an issue you solve by throwing 50 chicken in one by a hole. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I know we're complaining, but yeah, 50 chicken in a 1x1 hole was ridiculous. And we knew it was broken. I mean I said about Armageddon that the mid game becomes like, once you kind of have sustainable food, once you basically have chickens and you've got your hemp farm grown, you're sorted for food, because you have to live on eggs. You know what I mean? You can live on eggs, but you're never going to go hungry. You go from like struggling and eking out a living, like, you know, hunting and doing what we've basically been doing the last couple of streams, to, oh well, I'm sorted. You could live on eggs and it doesn't matter. And there's no real motivation other than convenience pressing you forwards. So at least there's that. Like, it's like you can't rely on chickens for constant food now. So yeah.
So what's the plan with wheat then, and travelling and shit?
Well, we need to try and not use as much food at all while we're milling around here cooking stuff. I mean, we're getting clay cooked now, so that's good. How much clay did you get, Helm?
Almost 2 stacks.
Right. Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah, we'll cook all that up, and that should be enough. Try and get more in the morning, I suppose, if you want. And then we'll be taking all the food with us, and we'll be killing on the way. We need to grind up plenty of hemp fibres so that we don't have to worry about looking for animals and stuff. I mean, I'd say safely we want about 20 hemp fibres each. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, we might get lucky and find string when we're out there.
I doubt it, because we'll be going through new terrain every time. Maybe one night, yeah, maybe. But if we can help it, we don't want to be hanging around using sharp stones cutting webs. Fuck that shit. You know, we've got access to hemp fibres, we should try and use them. So yeah, I mean, if we can take more clay, then we can put 2 ovens down every night and just keep all the food cooking, and we just keep going. Because bear in mind, once we find a village, we have to stay there and we have to tend those crops. because we have to grow those crops. So it might be an idea to take a load of fence
fucking hell.
posts so that we can fence off the farms when we get there. Because yeah, so I always try to make visually pleasing stuff in this game, but despite my best attempt, I've never been satisfied with how my buildings look, so I almost always build my shit underground. Now I had a fuck ton of stuff to build above it, so motivate me to build more, but that's fair enough, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of... Apparently he had you in mind, Mesh. Who did? What do you mean? I agree about the lack of aesthetically pleasing stuff in the forum. Why do you think I started watching your vids using those? Well, yeah, I mean that's we've been every update that comes out, we struggle more and more to build aesthetically, and it just seems like the mod goes more towards functionality. It caters more towards the functional builder than it does to the aesthetic builder.
The very fact that he uses a vanilla texture pack says it all.
Well,
he doesn't
yeah.
give a fuck about.
Yeah, anyone who uses a vanilla texture pack can't give a fuck about how the game looks. I remember I was one of those people. You know, and it changes. Once you start using a texture pack and you get used to it, it just completely changes your mindset. Especially a texture pack as nice as John Smith's or the Conquest one as well. That's a very nice texture pack. If I didn't maintain this texture pack, I'd be using the Conquest one, I reckon. It's a beautiful one, in a different kind of way. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just think for the aesthetics, it's just a bit difficult. It's not as, I mean, it's not terrible, I suppose. But I mean, now I think he's brought forwards stone brick. He's brought that forward a bit. It's a bit easy to get your hands on that, I think, now.
In between fighting starvation.
Well, yeah, you need to sort out your starvation first, really. You definitely do, like.
I'm glad there's not more than the four of us on, because...
Hi, Morganon. I know, we'd be screwed. Yeah, we'd be screwed.
I think I'll be struggling to find things to do as well.
Yeah.
Than farming.
I'm not a fan of derivation, I must say. That texture pack. I don't know. There's something about it. I just don't like it. But I mean, that's the beauty of texture packs. Really, it's a personal thing, isn't it? But there was something about it I could never get away with that one. I don't know why. I mean, to be honest, it took me a long time to find this texture pack. For the longest time, every texture pack I saw was just shit. I just didn't like them at all. I just thought, nah. And then I saw John Smith's and I was like, yep, definitely put that in my game. And yeah, it was brilliant. I loved it. But yeah, that's good. He did say that he sometimes wanted to use texture pack, but he forced himself to use the default one because he had to make the default textures anyway, so he needed to play with it to see how it looked. Ah, right, okay. Yeah. Well, I think he's missing out. It's a real shame. Well, it's not a real shame. It's up to him. I mean, it's his game.
I'm surprised they didn't sort of like make a texture pack mandatory for Better Than Wolves episode and just make his own or whatever. And then,
he's not an artist.
You know.
He's not a texture pack artist. And he's always said that. And it's beyond the scope of what he wants to deliver, really, because he's there to make a mod. I mean, making a texture pack is a massive commitment in itself, I suppose. To an extent, it just adds more time, and if it's not something you're interested in, I mean, I put so much time at the texture pack because it's a hobby. I mean, I've always said that it's something I enjoy doing. It's why I won't let anyone take it over for us and stuff, because I mean, there's a guy on the forum keeps asking to take over my texture pack, and I'm like, mate, give it up. Like, just no, do your own texture pack. And it's, you know, if I don't update for like longer than a week or two, he's like, do you want me to do it? I've made the textures. Do you want my textures? It defeats the point. but you know, it's something I enjoy doing. But yeah, I don't know.
Just seems strange if he's making the textures. Why don't he just release his own one?
Because it's a lot easier to just. Well, first of all, it's a lot easier to do a 16-bit texture pack because it's half the pixels. Well, quarter of the pixels technically, I suppose. And all he has to do is he just has to kind of follow on. He has to follow like he just has to kind of extend vanillas that's already there. It's kind of what I do with John Smith's really, but yeah, it's yeah, because he's making them because he has to. It's not that he wants to do that. He just makes them as a necessity, and they're very easy. I mean, they're not very complex textures. You know, and that's fine because it's vanilla. Vanilla itself isn't complex textures, so.
Stay done, by the way.
Is it? All right, cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's any mobs spawned apart from creepers.
Really?
Are we getting all that clay outside?
Is it cooked? Is it?
Not yet.
Right. What's on the agenda for today? I'll go and see the. Anyone got the shears or are they back in the box?
Back in the box.
Right. Okay. I'll go and get that.
I'll go get some more clay, I suppose.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah. Shears. Someone's invisible. I think it is a helm, actually, yeah. I'm getting rid of this tree because it's annoying the hell out of us.
Some more clay today, is that the plan?
I don't think you need to get it, Sticks, to be honest. Helm's going to get a load. And he's got the iron axe, I think. I mean, fish, if it's not too boring for you. Otherwise, I suppose gather wood.
Wood and stone were a bit low on, I think.
Stone, yeah. Stone might be an idea.
I'll do that. Fishing I don't have much confidence in myself doing.
Right. I found the perfect spot for fishing, like. Yeah.
Actually, I don't think anything else spawned, does it?
Nothing spawned. That is weird.
God, how much would that suck if it was limited spawns on mobs? The mob traps no longer work.
He'd never do that.
If he did, I'd fucking send him a strongly worded fucking letter.
Hi. You think about seasons in the texture pack? I don't think it's possible. Base is looking solid. It's yeah, well, it's not too bad. I mean, obviously it's not aesthetically pleasing, but it's we've got a safe entrance. That's the main thing. We've made the entrance safe. Right. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing today, really.
Are we leaving tonight then?
I've got a seed on me. No, well, no. I don't think. Well, we can't. I don't think it's worth leaving tonight. I don't think it's worth doing it tonight. I think it's worth just getting everything ready to go on the next time. There's no point leaving tonight because we're going to have to stop the stream in half an hour, really. So I don't think there's any point in leaving tonight.
We can get half an hour away.
I suppose. I mean, if you all want to leave tonight, then yeah. I mean, we can.
If we get the ovens ready, I mean. If we can get the ovens ready.
Actually, yeah.
Because
no,
food is burning.
We need. Food is burning.
We're losing food fast.
Yeah,
I mean.
it is. No. We need to cook more clay.
It's raining.
And now it's raining. So I mean, cooking that clay. That's just the first round of clay. We need to cook more. We have like 2 stacks of clay to cook. So yeah, that's the limiting factor at the minute, like I suppose. But once it finishes raining, then yeah, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to... Right, tell you what, I'm going to go fishing because it's raining. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, just try and not use too much food, I suppose. Because, yeah, food's you're really getting low. So we're gonna have to go soon, actually. Which direction are we going? Is everyone... What are we thinking?
Well, if we go north, we pretty much have to go straight north and go through that desert and hope that there's something on the other side other than ocean or jungle, because
Right.
the
Is
other
that
two
north or is that
directions are
south?
north, where we were hunting.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because if you keep going northeast the way you were going, it just turns into jungle, and that's the point.
What is straight east again, beyond that snow forest? Is it just ocean behind that?
Are you talking to me? Someone talking to me?
Just generally.
Alright,
What's beyond the snow forest to the east?
To the east, ocean. But saying that, well, large body of water anyway. But then once you get to that coast, you can go northeast, and there's a forest to the northeast, and we never went in that forest. Never went further. We haven't gone very far to the east, actually, if you think about it. So yeah, we might want to head east. I don't know.
As good a direction as any.
It really is, yeah. What we might want to do is bring plenty of dirt and shafts to make beacons. Because remember, we want when we were heading in a cardinal direction, we want to be making beacons to send us back. Right. Do you think about seasons of the texture pack like pandas? I did think about it, but it's not much you can really do. Like I don't think it's something you can do in a texture pack. I mean, I could make 4 different texture packs, for one for each season, and you just manually switch them. But I don't think that's something I'm willing to do. Just not something I'm that interested in, really. You use derivation and a John Smith mix. Okay, wow, I don't think John Smith goes with derivation much. But each their own, like I say. Yeah.
What in the fuck? I just saw a news article. A woman in Virginia had a dog put down so it could be buried with her.
What?
A woman in Virginia who was going to die had a dog put down so it could be buried with her.
What a bitch.
What a piece of fucking shit.
What the height of selfishness.
You rich, entitled fucking twat.
Yeah. Had a dog put down so it could be buried with her. What an evil woman. Let's hope she's in hell. That's where people like that go. If hell existed, it would be filled with people like that. Bet she was religious as well. Actually, where was she from?
Virginia, so yeah, probably.
Right, yeah. Fucking well, so much for rain. Oh, well, okay, I spoke too soon. Well, I say I spoke too soon. I've only caught 3 so far, like. Make that 4. Okay, make that 5. Alright, I might have spoke too soon, actually.
Sun's starting to go down, I think.
Is it?
Been an hour long enough, I think.
You say sun's going down?
I think it must be about time.
I think you can still see the sunset once it starts. Just be ready, Wallace approaches. Yeah, I don't think it's quite going down yet, but it won't be long. I'd say another minute or so. shit. Hate it when it doesn't, when no fish comes out, when it bobs but I don't get a fish. Pricks. Come on. And now it's getting dark. You see the sunset. I want one more. One fish. Come on. One fish. It's dusk. You gotta do it. Come on. Oh, fuck it. Too late. Oh shit! Oh shit! Squids!
What?
Squids. Fucking hell. I just heard squids fishing around. Jesus Christ. How's the chicken doing? Is he alright?
Still just minor starvation.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just I got one yellow eye.
Right, that's a shame.
Oh, I got 10 chunks of iron ore on that. Getting that, so that's nice.
Getting what?
Stone.
Alright, nice. Okay, that's good. Well, that's worth cooking up.
24 loose cobble. So.
Do we have a chisel, by the way?
Stone.
I don't think we do. No, I don't think we do. Or. Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
So I'll craft a couple for the journey.
Just make one.
I'll just make one because yeah.
Make one for now. We'll probably need more than one. I don't know how much durability it uses for
one bench. Yeah.
one bench. But yeah, it'll be worth bringing two, just because we will need it anyway, you know, and whatever. When we get out to the village, we will need some fences to fence off a farm. What else will we need?
How long does it take for wheat to grow again?
I have no idea. I don't know. Could take a while. I'm not sure.
Is it worth
3
bringing
weeks
bone meal?
in real time.
Yeah. What do you say, Helm?
Is it worth bringing bone meal?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good shout. Yeah, because all we need is a couple to be grown. So if we bring some bone meal, like maybe what?
How'd you harvest wheat again? Do you need shears?
No,
them?
I don't think you do. I think you can do it with your hands. I could be wrong, but I think you can do it with your
We don't
hands.
want to get out there and turns out we're
Well,
fucking shears.
we'll take a hoe.
No.
If it's anything,
there's
if it's anything, I would say it's a hoe. But who knows?
Are we basically going to turn a village into an actual home?
Not when.
Whenever we reach a village with wheat.
We'll not turn it into a hole where we're gonna live.
Not a proper home, but you know, ovens and make it secure, etc.
Well, I don't think we'll have to live there that long. But we'll have to stay out there until it's cooked.
Aye.
You know, so yeah, I don't think we'll have to stay out that long though. Is this lever black?
Yeah.
Looks pretty
Well,
damn black. It's not black, but it's dark.
Oh no, it's alright. Okay, it just looks it looks black when there's not much light over there. I'll leave it over there. Screw it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, like the last. Is it still raining?
Right. Yeah. So I'm down to 5 pork chops. That's what I got.
Just keep filling out from the chest. I mean, we'll have to.
I mean, when are we leaving in the morning, or what's the plan?
Well,
Not
we
yet,
can't
gotta
we
do
can't
the
leave
oven
yet.
stuff.
We can't leave yet because we need the clay to cook, and it's raining, so we have to wait till it stops raining, and then after that, the clay has to. We have to cook more clay. We've got 2 stacks of clay we need to cook. I'd say.
Fucking rain.
I know, it sucks. And no, the timer for clay doesn't get reset. Yeah, rain doesn't reset the timer. It just pauses the timer. Sortex is a nice clean 64 pack. I'm not a fan of 64 packs. I think 32 is the sweet spot. I've never seen a 64 pack that looked good, really.
64 pack.
Yeah, so you know how the John Smith one is 32 by 32 and the vanilla is 16 by 16. It's like it's higher resolution.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can get 64 by 64.
I wish we could have that fucking water though.
No, I know. Yeah. Have you ever seen a 128 Minecraft texture pack? It's so ugly. Well, depending on the texture pack, but generally it's not very nice. It just looks weird.
Oh, did you see the Star Trek Picard trailer?
Oh no, I haven't.
Was it out?
The trailer is.
Is
I
it?
just watched the new Terminator one.
Right on this,
Oh, it's a teaser.
Where's the official one? Not watching it on some random tosser's YouTube page.
I saw it through Patrick Stewart on his Twitter.
Alright, okay, yeah. Fuck's sake, I can't find Patrick Stewart. All I'm finding is the fucking trailer. Oh, Sir Pat Stew. Is that him? The end is only the beginning. Is that where it is? No.
Yeah.
Is it? Wait.
I'm watching it.
That's not right. That's a 4x3 thing. No, I want the widescreen one, the full one, the proper one.
Yeah, really not.
Huh?
About telling you, oh, fucking CBS All Access. Get fucked!
What's CBS All Access like?
It's another streaming fucking service
Is it?
for one channel.
Fuck them, man. Fuck them people, man.
I mean, we were
Guess
Big
we never
Brother so we
again.
could get it anyway, but still.
Yar, har, har, and a bottle of rum is all I've got to say. With a yo ho ho. And a
So I tried
bottle of rum.
watching Next Generation from the beginning, and I got bored off my fucking
Yeah,
tits.
it's a tough watch. Like, yeah, it's a tough watch.
So,
It hasn't aged well.
Is there a season I should start from? That's not
I'd
as fucking
say
boring, or
3, I think.
I can't imagine I missed much.
I haven't watched them enough to know exactly what to see. It's not like I'm not as familiar with it as I am, say, The Office. Yeah, I can't say for certainty, but I think it suffers just like every other show does, where the first season isn't really the best. I mean, I would certainly start from the second season at the very least, maybe even the third. Yeah.
I think they're all on Netflix now, so... Ooh.
They're all on Netflix, are they?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
What happened?
Oh, he's up there. Look, he's up there, cheeky cunt.
Up where?
The spider up on the top of the wall.
What, inside? Oh,
Yeah, can you see him?
He can get in because there's a gap, that's why. He can get in. We need to block the gap. I haven't watched Star Trek Discovery, actually. I've watched the Orville, and I think it's great.
That reminds me.
Huh?
You know the people who did the VR District 9 that got shut down? They're doing the Orville.
No. The what? What people who did what?
Not District 9, it was Next Generation, I thought.
Yeah, but that's what the startup company was called, or group family.
No,
They
what,
did,
do what? Can you explain this to me? What did they do?
Okay,
They did a VR where you could... Oh,
What?
Ian.
What's
They did
going
a,
on? Someone explain what's going on, man, for fuck's
I'm
sake.
trying.
Right, go
They
on
did
then.
a VR thing where you could walk through like the bridge of the Next Generation starship and shit, the whole ship. You could walk around.
I've
it in
never
VR
heard of
and-
this.
Well, because they put a injunction or some shit on. it.
Right.
They're like, "Fuck you, you can't do that."
Did it never get released?
Briefly, but you can't get it anymore.
Ah.
But yeah, they had a thing where you could walk around the Next Generation. I mean, we kind of sort of have it with Bridge Crew, which we need to get into, by the way.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I never actually bought it. What? Oh
Two
shit!
creepers behind you.
Aye, okay, all right.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, you little fucker!
Actually, I'm just going to snip the creepers for the balls, or do we not need them now?
Not so much.
Wouldn't be bad to have them.
No, fuck it.
Not three.
Yee! We've only got 3. Right, okay, I'll snip them. Just this once. I'll go and tend the farm because I've got the shears on me already. Yeah, I haven't watched Star Trek Discovery, but I will. I will probably watch it, but I've heard it's not very good. So, or I've heard it's not. No, maybe I've heard that it's not too bad, but it's not Star Trek. It's just not Star Trek. It's just not Trek.
Yeah, isn't it the one chick from The Walking Dead? She's the captain now or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's her name? I don't remember. She
What,
was the black
Carl's
chick
wife?
who was kind of. No. She was the black chick who was.
Oh,
always depressed, and
Michonne.
then she had a thing.
Michonne.
Nope,
Oh.
not that one.
Oh,
The one who
well,
kind of had a thing for the dude with the handlebar mustache.
no, I've not seen it past season 5, so I don't know who
She
you
was
are.
in that. Yeah, you do.
Oh,
You know.
really?
I know what
Oh,
you mean.
oh, right. Yes, I think I do.
Yeah, her. I think it's her. I think she's the
Right.
captain.
Oh,
Or
okay.
the-
I
I
didn't
don't
realise
fucking
she
know,
was in
just
it.
something.
I don't know who's in it, to be honest. I have no idea.
Might be. It could be. I mean,
Do you have a seed?
I'm not going to say it, but
I don't. No. She might be what?
I could be wrong. It might not be her.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, the timer does look like it's reset, actually, on these bricks. Or has someone dug up the bricks and replaced them?
Nope.
No?
because
Looks like
there's
the
that
timer
one
has
odd-shaped
reset
one
them.
that I did. Oh, what a fucking bunch of shit that is then.
Yeah. Yeah, that is upsetting.
So do
How
they get
often it fucking
permanently wet?
rains.
Sorry,
Liquid?
Do they get permanently wet then, and then you've got to pick it up again?
No. They'll start cooking again on their own, but it's like they get reset. They get reset. They go back to wet bricks, which is a shame. Right. No, that's Discovery. Yeah. We're talking about Discovery. Yeah. So. Aye. Shame. Yeah, that is bullshit.
Does just raining make grass spread easier? 'Cause I swear there's a lot of grass blocks here in the chicken coop. More than normal.
I don't know about that, to be honest.
He's still hungry though.
Is he? Fuck's sake. Oh, he is now. Maybe let him out.
To have a seed.
Oh, there's one. Oh, yeah, okay. Is there one in the box? I don't know if there is or not.
Don't think so.
Oh well. Yeah. Right. What else do we need? Anyway? We need, well, some. We should maybe gather some more wood. We need some wood. Yeah.
We need to block this hole up here.
Yeah, we need to block the hole as well. If someone wants to do that, then I'm more than happy for them to do it. I want to go gather a bit of wood while there's still daylight. There is a seed in the chest, apparently. If someone wants to fish, feel free.
Right, whole children.
It all extends the food. Oh, it's a big tree.
I'm feeding the chicken.
With what?
I've brought him out.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna put in this size coop is like just enough to sustain him, but not really enough to
Yeah,
keep him full. I don't.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, get him full and then put him in there and see how long it takes for him to go starving. I think that, mixed with the fact that we'll be feeding him chicken feed every day, will keep him okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go as normal looking. Does that mean he's full health?
No, that'll
Or does
mean
that mean he's reached the
no.
threshold?
Yeah, that means he's like at that threshold, but I think he can probably go further.
I wish there was one little final change when they reached full hunger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little difference so you can tell.
Well, you'll be able to tell that because he'll not eat constantly.
Aye.
So just keep an eye out for that. Because I'm assuming he's just constantly pecking the ground, is he?
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't think they do that when they're full. So. Bricks are nearly done, like, to be fair. I'd say they'd be done tomorrow. Probably. Back end of tomorrow, but tomorrow. It's a shame how many potholes there are around here, like with all these creepers. Jesus, this food is really
Yeah.
upsetting. So I think we should probably call it a night. Maybe as soon as the play's done. We might just have to kind of sit and wait. I don't think we're going to afford the food for everyone to be out and about, running around. Saying that. No, it's still cooking. Okay, it looks done. Jesus. I'm saying that as I'm walking up there to check the bloody clay again.
Half a day of eating and it's still not full health.
Right. It's upsetting. Yeah, because that's another thing. The act of going up there for wheat, chicken might die. Chicken might be dead when we come back. Not to mention the fact that all of our hemp might be dead. So we might want to stockpile
At what
a few
point does
seeds.
the weed kill the hemp?
Well, it kills the
Oh,
hemp.
kill it.
Yeah, the weeds will kill the hemp if you leave it unchecked. That's why we keep weeding the farm. And because the hemp is planted in the chunk, the spawn chunk, that torch is going to go out. Oh! Oh, I got it! Oh, you fucking... No! Leave it! There we go. Fucking hell. Jesus, that almost went wrong.
I was gonna light this one over with it.
There's only one fish, so.
No, it's just for light. We need light. Oh, that's a
Ah, you fucker!
There you go out, did
As
he?
soon as I got there, it went.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. I've only got one fish to cook, so.
Well, yeah, it's fine.
I'll just
Right.
play really quick.
Yeah, I'm tempted to just call it a night there, and we'll pick it up next time. And we'll go for the things.
Gold.
We just can't make boats and sails. We just don't have the food to make them. But we're gonna come across ocean, so I don't know.
If we should log in midweek or weekend, you know what I mean, and just cook some more brick. Because I don't want to be
Yeah.
knowing our luck, it'll start fucking raining first thing on Monday.
Yeah, that might be an idea. Yeah, it might be an idea to do that. Aye. Yeah, sometime over the weekend or something.
Yeah, as long as we weed as well as we're doing that.
I just make sure, yeah. Weed the hemp farm. And I mean, yeah, we want to be gathering hemp seeds really, because there's every possibility our hemp will die by the time we come back, so yeah.
So sorry, how does the weeds kill the hemp again? Does it just grow too high and then uproot
Yeah,
it or something?
when the weeds grow high enough, because the weeds have 4 growth stages. Once they get to their 4th growth stage, then they essentially strangle the plant, and the plant will just disappear, and the weed's there on its own. So, yeah.
When it does that, does the hemp drop anyway? Or does it destroy the actual item?
Just gets destroyed. But whether it drops or not is irrelevant. We'll not be here to pick it up, so
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. So we'll have to make sure we've got a few seeds. Preferably like 10 seeds if possible. So stop planting them and start stockpiling them, and don't feed them to the chicken. Yeah, we want 10 seeds really to replant the hemp if we need to. Yeah, that'll be it. So I think I'll call it a night. When are you going to find diamonds? Jesus Christ.
Diamonds.
That's a fair way off.
6-8 months from now.
Yeah, that's a way off that, like, diamonds. We need to sort our food now first. Our aim is to find wheat, and to bring it back and start growing it, and well, even then, I mean, we're not going to be able to grind the wheat up into. We need a windmill So the act of finding wheat should hopefully replenish our food stores, so we can go a bit further and grind a windmill. God, it's a tough slog. It's a tough slog.
I guess it's not. Say a water wheel wouldn't be easier, would it?
No, we can't do water wheel.
Yeah.
We need the windmill first. Yeah, I mean, I say rush to the nether. I mean, I know that we have a lot to do, a lot to go. But what I meant by rush to the nether was let's not worry about aesthetics. Let's just do the things, place them down, and get them done. That was the idea behind that.
I'd like to have the torches. I'd like to have the torches.
Yeah, we need the torches. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna call it a night then. So, good night, everybody. And why is that doing that? Anyway, yeah. Good night, everybody, and see you next time. Bye bye.